Greetings everyone, it's IT2. I just started a stream instead of recording a video, so I don't know what that's going to look like. I got a book haul for you today, but first I finished Odd Interlude. This took me like less than a day, 250 pages. This is book 4.5 of the Odd Thomas series between Odd Hours and Odd Apocalypse. So, Odd Hours I didn't really like because I said it was weird because he's like stopping all these nukes. And there's supposed to be all these like assassinations on the president and the vice president and stuff. And they didn't really explain any of it. And yeah, it was really weird. And then there's this girl named Anna Marie. He meets. He doesn't really know anything about her. But she's also weird and she's pregnant. And people are trying to kill her for some reason. And they don't really explain why. This book kind of made it seem like Anna Marie might be like an angel or something. But I don't know why she would be pregnant. And she has this dog named Raphael, which is the name of an angel. And she says stuff that's kind of like biblical sounding. So I don't know what's going on. But the next book, Odd Apocalypse, leading up to the next book, Saint Odd, kind of makes you think he's going to go to heaven or something. Or there's going to be an apocalypse, maybe with those nukes. Maybe they want to explain the nukes. I don't know. But this is just like a short interlude between two like apocalyptic kind of books. And I quite enjoyed it because this one is about aliens. It is about, he stops off at this town and there's these people that have been mind controlled by this guy who turns out is a scientist who was working for the government. And when they found like this UFO under the ocean, they dug it out and they were like researching in this secret lab that has all these tunnels underneath this town. And this guy has like kidnapped 3 people from off the streets and kind of like converted them into aliens too. And like Odd Thomas has to like get to him. Like he's immune because he's like a psychic, so he can't really invade his brain. And there's this girl named Jolie who's like a 12-year-old girl. This is like the first time instead of just having Odd Thomas's first-person perspective, we also get this girl Jolie's perspective, which is pretty cool. Because all of these Odd Thomas books are like memoirs that he's going to release after he dies. He has this guy named Ozzie Boone that's his friend that's writing his books for him. So, yeah. I don't want to get too much detail about the aliens, but it's kind of like, it reminds me of that boss in Elden Ring that's kind of like a snake that you use that big spear on. It's like a dragon snake, kind of a hybrid looking thing, and he's like, it's really easy to kill these aliens, but they're pretty spooky. They have like a proboscis to like try to like stick it in your head and like take you over somehow. And he was like projecting mental images of his girlfriend that died, but like decaying. But he was like, she was, what do you call it when you burn them with fire? So she never was buried alive or anything, so it wouldn't make sense. That's how he like got out of it. It's this whole thing. Yeah, like wrecked a semi truck to make like smoke to get to the house. It's just a pretty cool story, pretty cool adventure. Anyway, I'm probably gonna read Boy's Life by Robert McCammon next. Really read too many fiction or too many fantasy books, too many sieges. So I'm gonna read like some sci-fi and some like normal kind of stuff for a while. Anywho, I've been to the Goodwill. And I also went to Ollie's. Got some stuff at Ollie's. At Goodwill, I got this book, 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. I don't know what it's about. Something about 3 queens. I don't know. It seemed like it's fantasy. So I got it for $1. Probably YA. And I got this book. This is Interference by Sue Burke. I think this is a sequel to the last 2 books I had for my last book haul. Numenon. Was it the Numenon ones? Sovereign. Maybe. Semiosis. Did I have Semiosis? I don't remember. I feel like I've gotten one of her books before. Anyway. Some sci-fi book. And I got this book, Waste Tide. It's like a futuristic sci-fi. It looks a little bit like a Disney movie in the front, a little bit cartoony. This was translated by Ken Liu. So that's the guy that wrote Dandelion Dynasty, right? Chinese guy, I guess, wrote it. David Mitchell, author of Cloud Atlas, has a little blurb on the inside. That's cute. So this is probably pretty popular. And then the other day I got this book, Allison Galen, If I Die Tonight. By the time you read this, I'll be dead. So this was kind of like a thriller, popular paperback. I haven't heard of any of these other books she's written, but could be good. I feel like I had one of these before already, Rot and Ruin. Maybe I've seen it on Goodreads. Mayberry. Yeah, that looks really familiar. I think there's like 4 of these. I think I saw these at the Friends of the Library bookstore. There's like, 4 or 5 of these books. Dust and Decay is one. Is this the first book here? Yeah, it's like a zombie novel. Simon and Schuster. I think this is the first one. That's good. I've got Genesis by Brendan Reichs. This is action suspense. 64 members of Firelight sophomore class are trapped in a place where morals have no meaning and 0 rules apply. Survival alone isn't enough. This kind of sounds like Battle Royale or something. I don't know. Seems interesting. And I got another CJ Box novel, Dark Sky. I don't know if this is supposed to be like Raylan Givens or something, like a westerny, like a western guy in a modern world. I need to read some of these though. Seem like they would be cool. Now, to get into the Ollies, good stuff cheap. This one I got paid a little bit too much, I think, for. This was the $5 one. Gwendy's Final Task. This is the 3rd book of the Richard Chismar. This one was Stephen King. I helped him write it, I think. He wrote the first 2 by himself, maybe. Yeah, Gwendy's Button Box and then Gwendy's something else. Those ones are like really short. This one's like a pretty good size. I mean, this isn't the best font size. I feel like there's a lot of wasted space and some illustrations. So this is probably way shorter than it seems. It's like 400 pages. But looks pretty nice. Hardback. Brand new, so. This one's $3. Unbreakable. Cami Garcia. I think this was in the YA. Got a blurb by Rachel Kane on the back. Rochelle Mead, Vampire Academy. Let's see here. Finds her mother dead. She doesn't realize that paranormal forces are responsible. Oh yeah, this is something about a ghost. Right? Author of Beautiful Creatures. Oh, I've got that one. So, The Legion, book 1. Yeah. Ghost hunters formed to protect the world from a vengeful demon. Yeah, this could be cool. This one, I think it's sci-fi. Ian M. Banks, Anne Leckie, and C.J. Cherry. A deal for fans of Machine, a white space novel. Elizabeth Bear. This is for fans of Martha Wells. A space station begins to unravel the return of a rescue mission that has gone dangerously awry. Space opera. Dr. Jen's. She's like a doctor for aliens. And she discovers an astonishing mystery. 2 ships, one ancient, one new, locked in a deadly embrace. The crew is suffering from an unknown ailment. The ship mind is trapped in an inadequate body, much of her memory pared away. So that seems interesting. It's kind of sci-fi novel. I don't know why people always like put little marks. I guess that's how they count them. I don't know why people like put stickers on everything and they gotta mark everything. So that's that bag. This one, I got a sprayed edge paperback. Tattooed Heart for $2. Michael Grant. Best-selling author of the Gone series. Player pay, it says. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. It's got red edges. Gone, Hunger, Lies, Plague, Fear, Light. Berserk. It's got like. This kind of looks like mid-grade actually. Not a lot of words per page. I can like blow through some of these books in like a day. Then we got a Carl Sagan book, Contact. I don't know how much this was. I assume they just threw a price together. I'm sure you've all heard of Carl Sagan. And then I got, this is from Suzanne Collins, who wrote The Hunger Games. They had a whole box set of some other series called Gregor. Gregor and the Code of Claw, Gregor and the Marks of Secret, Gregor and the Curse of Warmbloods, Gregor and the Prophecy of Bane, and Gregor the Overlander. And some other like little journal thing. It came in like, it's $10 for this whole set. So, whatever. So that's pretty much it. Pretty good haul. I put my other bookshelf together. I've got a new bookshelf over there. I haven't slapped together yet. I'm probably going to need a second one, actually.